Hi, welcome back to the Luxe Budget, a show where we eat, drink, and live well, all without breaking the bank. Today is day 2 of our Maître Table Red 2023. If you remember from last video, it is pretty strong, very tannic, full-bodied, medium to full-bodied. And last time we paired it with a tomato sauce. This time we are pairing it with a breaded pork chop over sauteed spinach. And I made a sauce based off of just this wine. I did a little reduction of this wine with some butter, a little flour, some Dijon mustard, a little bit of balsamic, and maple syrup. I lean into, I feel like normally pork chops are served with like an applesauce and maybe like a sauerkraut or something like that. And so I thought that maybe the tartness from the Dijon and then the sweetness from the maple syrup would kind of create a similar effect. I wanted to do a red meat that came along to go along with this stronger red, just something that can stand up to it a little bit more. And a pack of 3 boneless pork chops was on sale at Target for I think like $3 and some change. Mind you, I had to eat it right away because it was expiring soon, but we do what we can. As always, we're going to start with a little sip of the wine. It still has a pretty similar smell. Still very strong, hitting the back of my tongue, I feel like. I do keep reds in the fridge when I'm gonna not finish them in one night. And I can like taste that it's been in the fridge. I did let it come out a little bit, but it doesn't taste bad. It tastes a day old. So it's definitely never ideal to have to keep your wines for more than the night that they're open, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so now that we've had a sip, again, I'm gonna give you one more look. It looks very good. I don't know if the camera is doing a good job of relaying that, but I breaded this. I'm a little extra because I didn't feel like leaving my apartment. I made my own breadcrumbs, which is not that hard to do, but it just, when you talk about things that are supposed to be a little bit easier or a little bit, I don't know, less time consuming, energy consuming, dollar consuming, it just seems like one of those like Nara Smith-esque things where I'm making everything from scratch. That's not the case, but I did do that this time around. So here's the first bite. Okay. Well, that's very good. I did use a thermometer while I was cooking. It's a little tough to tell, especially when you have breaded meat. But it got up to like 150. I think the baseline for pork is 145. So we're Gucci on that front. It is very good. It's breaded really well. I made sure to season the breadcrumbs. Guys, I'm kind of a good cook. This isn't even supposed to be about food, but all right, let's see how it affects the wine. I'm really smelling like blackberry, maybe currant. I realize how I don't know how to pronounce these words while I'm saying them to you. That's a better pairing than yesterday's was. I think the meat can stand up to this a little bit better than the tomato sauce could. Or rather, I think that the wine can stand up to the meat better than it could to the tomato sauce. It's all very balanced. And you can really taste that sweetness in the Dijon in the pork. And it's just, the wine tastes a little bit smoother. It's going down, I don't want to say easier because it wasn't hard going down before, but it just wasn't quite as smooth. Guys, I don't think I like this wine that much. It's okay, it's fine. I think, what did I rate it, like a 6.7 or 8? I might have to decrease that. This should pair up nicer, and I think the pork is pulling its weight, and I don't know that the wine is. It's not really my favorite. I don't know. I thought that maybe combining the wine into the sauce would help make it a little bit more copacetic between the two, but I don't know. The wine still has like a high 6. Again, it's drinkable. It's fine. I don't dislike it. It's just not my favorite. Plus, I'm harder on reds. The dish by itself is like an 8.6. I would say the two together brings the wine up, but the pork down. We'll call this like a 7.3, maybe. But it's really the wine's fault. Yeah, okay. Well, I will be sending a recap in a Substack newsletter this weekend. So I need to add that to the description of this video, and I'll do that for all the previous ones as well. But follow that and you can get some weekly recipes in your inbox along with the wine pairing of the week. It'll be relatively budget friendly and relatively easy. I'm not here to make your life harder or to be aspirational, at least not in the conventional like TikTok or Instagrammer kind of way. It's doable. We can all do it, and we should, because life is short, so we should eat and drink and live well. Cheers.